Coach Taylor, can you talk to us a little about your coaching philosophy of development over winning?
Yes, I think when you think about high school coaches versus youth coaches versus different sports, I think you always want to develop the player before you concern yourself solely with winning. And I think especially at the younger ages 9 to 14, maybe 9 to even 15, I think the real coach's purpose should be to develop the player. It shouldn't be to win games. And everybody says that. They all say the politically correct thing that, oh, we're not here to win. We're here to make players better. But then when you watch them coach the game, certain players don't play, or certain players play 1 minute. And you can obviously tell they're about winning. Certain players shoot every time down the floor. I believe that you have to develop the player. I've coached this game long enough to know that there's a lot of 8, 9, 10, 11-year-olds that aren't very good at that age. But when they turn 14, 15, 16, they have a growth spurt. And because they were coached the right way, they were coached to develop the skills, they become very, very good players. And I think that one of the biggest problems we have in youth sports, especially with basketball, is we don't have the experienced quality coach that understands to develop the player. Might mean you sacrifice a win or two down the road. But if a coach is so concerned about winning a 12U game or a 9U game or a 13U game, they really shouldn't be coaching because they're doing a disservice to the kid. Develop the kid's skills. Put them out there. Sometimes kids are better in games than they are at practice. Let them see what they're doing wrong. Teach them their mistakes. Maybe you film the game. Show them where their mistakes are. Get them in a game where they're comfortable seeing what they're doing right and wrong, and then you fix them. Doesn't mean you have to play them equal minutes. I don't believe in playing everybody equal minutes at every age group. If you are not aware of what is going on the court, take them out. If the kid is confused, doesn't play hard, there's a lot of reasons why you take a kid out. My philosophy as a coach is I will always play everybody. How much I play them will depend on how well they play. Doesn't mean they're making shots, doesn't mean that they're not making mistakes. It just means, are they playing hard? Are they running the right sets? Are they running the right plays? Are they coachable? Get them out there, get their feet wet. And if you have a coach that's concerned with wins and losses, and they're 11-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, that coach is a loser, in my opinion, because they are, basing their whole existence as a coach on their won and loss record. If you have a guy walking around saying, yeah, we went 19-10 this summer, I mean, they're just idiots. Nobody cares about the record of a 12-year-old team. We care about the records of a 17-year-old team. So what we try and teach at all the camps we run and all the tournaments we run and the teams that we run is let's develop the player, develop their fundamentals, develop their footwork, develop their basketball IQ, make them aware of their surroundings, make sure they understand how to recognize a zone defense versus a man defense, know what sets to run depending on what defense they have on the court. So we want to educate our kids, develop them, teach them how to play the game the right way. Winning is obviously something I'm as big a winner and want to win every game as much as anybody else. I hate losing. I hate losing as much as anybody else in the world, trust me. But I also understand my purpose and I understand the goal and the objective of a real coach. Get them better, even if that means you might lose a game here or there. It's better to develop. And then when they turn 15, 16, if you have that same team, they'll win a lot more games than they would if they were 11 or 12.